For those of you who are not familiar with the game of baseball, here is a basic description. Baseball is played on a diamond-shaped field with a base at each corner.
Each team has 9 players. One team bats while the other team fields. A player scores by reaching home plate. We do have a manager and some fans here to help us learn the player names and the positions they play. I love baseball. What are the guys' names on the team so I see them in the ballpark I'll be able to know those fellows?
Alright, but streets seem to give ball players nowadays very particular names, like nicknames.
Funny names?
Nicknames. Now on this team we have who's on first, what's on second, and I don't know who's on third.
That's what I want to find out. I want you to tell me the players on this team.
I'm telling you, who's on first, what's on second, and I don't know who's on third.
You know the fellows' names?
Yes.
And who's playing first?
Yes.
I mean the fellow on first base?
Who?
The guy on first base.
Who's on first?
Well, what do you have to me for?
Who is on first?
Let me try to get this straight. When you pay off the first baseman every month, who gets the money?
Every dollar of it. Why not? The man's entitled to it.
Who is?
Yes, after all, the man earns it.
Who does?
Absolutely.
All I'm trying to figure out is what's the guy's name on first base.
Oh, no. What's the guy's name on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on third. We're not talking about him.
Let me give this a try. I don't get it straight. What's the guy's name on first base?
What's the guy's name on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on third. We're not talking about him.
How did I get on third base?
You mentioned his name.
Now what's the guy's name on third base?
What's the guy's name on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know. Third base.
Woohoo!
I'm not sure they'll ever figure out those names and position out. I'm more confused now than ever about those silly names.
Baseball players do have crazy nicknames. Many players on our world champion teams have crazy cool nicknames. On our Giants team we had the bat, the beard, and the panda. Many of the greats who are baseball had great nicknames. One of the most famous Giants is Willie Mays. He was called the Say Hey Kid. The origin of the nickname Say Hey Kid is uncertain.
So, we actually have the great Willie Mays here. Willie, how did you become Say Hey Kid?
Well, I'm not really sure how I became the Say Hey Kid, but when I moved up to the majors, I didn't know anyone's name. So when I saw someone, I just said, hey man, say hey man. I must have said say hey a lot. It just stuck.
Say Hey, is that sound like you?
Sure